Yo, good.
Hey, yo, bad. What's up, player?
What's happening?
It's a nice day out here, man. I think it's about time we got that rematch, you heard?
Wanna go ball right now?
Meet me at the park.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Next. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Halloween episode of We Got Next. You already know the name. It's your good guy, Mr. Wells, alongside.
This is me, Paulie B. Bad, and today we're from my man cave from Parts Unknown.
Parts Unknown? Parts Unknown. Bro, we're in your mother's house. That's your man cave?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Dude, 31 years old, we finally got our own show, and that's how you're gonna start this off with? I'm at my mother's house?
I'm sorry, you seem upset.
Well, let's edit that out. Take two.
Yeah, edit that out.
UFC 179 in Brazil. Featherweight champion Jose Aldo makes light work of Chad Mendes. Also in the co-main event, Phil Davis defeats Glover Teixeira. Okay. I mean, we all knew what was going to happen with this fight. Right. You know, he was the underdog, but he's also the wrestler. So basically, he just GSP'd him. He wrestled him, took him to the ground, played grab ass for 15 minutes, wound up getting the decision. Cain Velasquez out of UFC 180 in Mexico City. Now, the only reason they came to Mexico City was because Cain Velasquez is a Mexican.
Right.
And, you know, they wanted to bring a hometown favorite. So he will be out due to injury. Taking his place is Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt will be fighting for the interim title against Fabricio Verdum. I will not be spending my $60 on this bullshit fight. So anybody out there that has a free website, please hit us up on Twitter. Really appreciate it.
No. Don't hit us up. Hit you up. I'm not going to jail for paying Steve for stolen cable. You kidding me?
You thief. Speaking about thieves, Detroit Lions take one from Atlanta in London, England.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I don't think you told me you didn't watch the game because 9:30 on a Sunday, we all know you was in
church.
And while you was in
church,
Detroit Lions steal one from Atlanta. 21-0 halftime. They lose the game 22-21. Now, tell me, even though you didn't watch the game, would you say that's the defense's fault, or would that be on the offense? Defense for allowing 22 points in a half, or for the offense for being shut out in the second half?
I think it's everybody's fault. Blame the defense, blame the offense, blame the ball boy, blame the water boy, blame the kicker, blame the fans, blame everybody. To lose like that when you have your whole team in play to a team that's missing arguably the #1 receiver in football right now,
right,
and they don't have their starters, their go-to players, and you lose with everybody you have, and you were up a whole 21 points going into the half with only 30 minutes of football to play, that's everybody's fault. I blame everybody. I don't single anybody out. I blame everybody. The whole team, the owner, I blame everybody. They all get blamed. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Eagles versus Cardinals. Now, I haven't seen this many birds score since last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. 24-20. Cardinals win. Seattle Seahawks beat the Panthers 13-9. Let's play a guessing game.
Okay.
Were they playing baseball?
13-9. It was a pretty low scoring.
Perhaps hockey? I mean, 13-9. This is the second season in a row that they had a low scoring game, which was, I believe, last season was 12-9. But I don't know. They say defense wins championships, and Seattle proved that last year. Cincinnati defeats Baltimore 27-24. Jacksonville Jaguars still defeated, lose to the Miami Dolphins.
Thank you.
Ma! Can I get some Campbell's Chunky Soup?
Oh, you Richard Sherman?
No, Donovan McNabb. Oh. Green Bay Packers get steamrolled by the New Orleans Saints. Now, quarterback of the day. You ready? I've been waiting for this since Sunday. Tom Brady against the Chicago Bears throws for 5 touchdowns, so and so many yards. I forgot the exact number. Ben Roethlisberger, 6 touchdowns, over 500 yards. This is his second 500-yard game in his career.
Okay.
And I believe, if I'm not wrong, I believe he's the first person to ever do that. I'm pretty sure they put a stat up saying that. But my favorite, my quarterback performance of the week, without a fucking doubt, Geno Smith.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
My nigga.
I knew it. I knew it.
5 passing yards, 3 interceptions. I mean, first and foremost, what black parents named their son Geno? Geno?
What is this? What, yeah, is something wrong with that?
Do you know a white kid named Jamal? Or Roscoe?
Actually, there was one in the movie. But,
Finally, after the first quarter, not even after the first quarter, I believe it was a few minutes before quarter's end, Rex Ryan decides to finally take out fucking Geno Smith, put in the dog killer Michael Vick. What the fuck is wrong with this coach? You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden now he loses 200 pounds. He gets liposuction. They must have sucked his fucking brain out as well. Now all of a sudden after 3 interceptions, he decides it's time to take him out and put in dog killer Michael Vick.
Michael Vick hasn't been the same since he came back. I've been saying it from day one. He's not going to be the same. He's not going to take any team anywhere as a starter. No disrespect to him, but let's just call a spade a spade. He's not taking any team anywhere.
Rex Ryan must have something for left-handed fucking quarterbacks. He did the same shit with Tim Tebow. Brought him in, left him on the bench.
Don't get me started with Tim Tebow.
Takes Michael Vick, brings him in, leaves him on the bench half of the season. I mean, I don't know. He must have something for left-handers, you know what I mean? He starts the next game.
Okay.
Starts. Now
this
comes
week
in.
he starts.
Do you know who he's playing against? Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
Do you know who the Kansas City Chief head coach?
Right. Reed.
Andy Reid. So, to me already, you know that's a bad start for him. He's playing a man who's been coaching him the last few years, who knows his weaknesses. I mean, how can the Jets be so fucking stupid? If anything, if they were smart, they'd make it look like he's going to be the starter. They have Andy Reid prepare for a Jets quarterback in Michael Vick, and then just pull the old switcheroo. I mean, you're 1-7. You got nothing to win, never mind nothing to lose.
Right.
You got nothing to fucking gain. At least beat a quality team in the Kansas City Chiefs and show that you have some kind of brain in your fucking head.
You know what? That was pretty good.
Thank you.
That was pretty good. You came out with that by yourself?
I actually wrote that shit all by myself.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Amen.
Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowgirls. I hate Cowboy fans. You know that? I got nothing against the Cowboys. I used to like the Troy Aikman. I used to like the Michael Irvin. I used to like Jay Novacek. Yada, yada, yada.
Come on now.
Now all of a sudden, social media, you got these punk fag fans that every time a touchdown is thrown from the Cowboys, oh, Dallas Cowboys #1, fuck the Eagles, blah, blah, blah. I had to cut a lot of people off in my life, man, just because it's embarrassing. I mean, that's just the people themselves. Now all of a sudden, you really believe you have a team, a great team, when Tony Romo's your quarterback? I mean, come on. Statistically, blah, 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 whatever the fuck it was, you're not going nowhere with this man on the field. And they proved it last night, did they not?
Absolutely. They, you know, I was, I was highly surprised that, you know, Washington pulled it out with a third-string quarterback at that. But, you know, I mean, Colt McCoy's no slum. I mean, you got to remember, he hasn't started a game in, 3 years? 2011 was the last time he started a football game. So, you know, that was, oh, my stars. Are you going to start this now? Thank you. But anyway, you know, he's, I always thought of Tony Romo statistically.
As Tony Homo, as we all have.
That means you shouldn't be doing it. Can't even open about him. But Tony Homo, okay, like you said, he'll never get them over the hump, but statistically, he's in the top 5 quarterbacks every year. Every year. You know, and it doesn't take away from him his ability. I just think he lacked something in here. And you stack the deck, and what do? People, I mean, people do crazy things when they know they got a lot on their side, in their favor.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, what do you want me to say? Dallas, they're doing it right now. You still got a couple. It's mid-season. You know what I mean? They can still go 8 for 8.
To me, people that don't have heart is quarterbacks such as Jay Cutler.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Years ago in a playoff game against the Packers, you know, somebody gave him a little fucking 2-hand touch. He hurt his neck or whatever.
Right.
He sat out and cost, my opinion, cost his team a chance of moving on in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Now, when that happened yesterday, when he took the shot and he's getting carried off the field, I said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bitch, boy. He don't want no part of this Washington defense.
Mm-hmm.
The guy leaves.
Mm-hmm.
They continue playing. He actually comes out on some superhero shit. To me, I'm not a fan of Tony Romo. To me, to watch what he did last night, you know, I thought that was a man's move. I thought that was him showing heart. But that's not the point, his heart. The point is he came back in the game and they still lost. You know what I mean? So he statistically, yes, statistically he's top 5. Doesn't matter. You don't get a Super Bowl ring for being a top 5 quarterback every season.